Hi all, you must be familiar with pip, one of the package installers in Python. You must have used it to install various packages in your environments while working on various projects related to Python. Now in this particular video, we are going to create our very own package, right? We are going to create our package and then host it on the PyPI server, and later on towards the end of the video, I'm also going to show you how you can install that package and use it in your own projects. Okay, so the very first thing that you need to get started is, here are 9 primary steps. These 9 primary steps will help us to create our own package, deploy it, and then install it back. So the first thing you need to note here is the project structure. So the project structure goes as, you create a folder inside which you are going to place all the files related to the package. Inside this project, inside this folder, you need to create a subfolder which is named src. This src will contain another subfolder which will be the name of the package. This name of the package should be such that it does not conflict with any other existing package names. So ideally it is advisable that if you are not familiar with the available package names, or if you're not sure if the package name is unique or not, then use a name of the package along with your username that you have used in creating an account on the PyPI server. We'll see that later how to create an account there. Okay, now within this package name or the folder named package name, we will create two primary files. You can add more Python scripts here, but the primary file required here is the init file underscore underscore init underscore underscore. This needs to be an empty Python file, and this enables to bundle all your scripts together as a package. Example.py is an example Python script where we are going to write our Python code, or our basic modules, or in a sense you can say functionalities for our package. So here we have already created a function named get package info, and this contains some information regarding our package. You can go ahead and add more scripts here. Okay, now the next step that comes here is package files. So what are the other package files you need to include within your folder in order to make it as a complete Python package? So along with this source folder, in the same level as your source folder, we will have 3 more files: license, pyproject.2ml, and readme.md. License contains your basic license, how you want to share and distribute, making it open source for the community across. So primarily we prefer MIT open source license, which we can find here. If you visit this page, I'll attach this link in the description. There is an option where you can choose the license. So here you have the license information. We'll just copy it and paste it under the license here. Okay. The third step now goes as adding package information in pyproject.2ml. So pyproject.2ml is the file that is being used to help the entire package manager understand what this package is about, what is the name of this package, how to use this package, what are the various libraries or various packages that are the requirements of the overall project. Okay, so we'll see this file here. Let me just open this py project. I've already created this folder structure also. Here you see there is src, under which we have the name of the package, sample package underscore ag saurav. Ag saurav is the username that I have used. Then I have the init file and main file. The main file is my script here. And under pyproject.2ml, we need to first have this build system. Now this build system is used to create the build for your package, right? If you are familiar with C++ environments, then you would easily understand how builds work. But for now, let's understand that build is something that enables you to create a distributable package. Okay, so we are using the build system named Hatchling. There is another build system called setup tools, which you can find here. If you visit this particular web page, here we have used Hatchling. You can use setup tools or flit or pdm, whatever suits you. You can go ahead with any of them. Okay, so we specified the build system. Now next we need to do is specify the project related information. Now this project related information will include the name of the project. The name should be such that you provide the name of the package along with any other identifier that helps you distinguish between the packages already available on the server. Okay, so I'm using a very simple name and then using my username so that it remains unique. Next, you specify the version of this package, and you can specify additional information such as who is the author of this. You can also specify who are the other contributors by specifying a comma and provide the names here. Then next comes a description of this package, followed by the readme file. What is the readme file that I am going to use in order to help my users of this package understand the working behind it, right? You would find whenever you go and visit any PyPI package, you would additionally find a readme file that provides information about that package and how to make use of that package. We are also specifying the Python version that is the minimum requirement. This varies from project to project. I have just used for explanatory purposes here. These are the additional information in classifiers where we are specifying that our package is OS independent. We are using an MIT based license and it is based on Python 3. So now our pyproject.2ml file is complete. We are ready with our pyproject.2ml file. All this information that I have already put there is provided in this particular web page about building Python packages. So when you visit this, you can find all this information here directly. You see, these are the informations that we put. Now there is an additional project.urls where you can specify the link related to your say GitHub where you are hosting your repository, or you can provide links to additional sources that you want to redirect to. This is your choice and you can provide any such links there. Okay. Now readme file is very well known to you. In the readme file we provide how to make use of this package. For now we are keeping this as empty. I am not specifying anything because this is a test project only. Okay, so this is the basic primary structure. We created our source folder. Under the source folder we created our init files and our main.py file. We created PyProject, license, readme, right? We also specified the information in pyproject.2ml. Now the next thing is we need to install two libraries in order to host and build our package. So we need to install build and we need to install twine. So let me open a terminal here and show you how this should work. So pip install build. See, since I have already ran this earlier, so my requirements are already satisfied. You just need to run this from here. Here you see we have pip install upgrade build. This is what I used here, and then I will create a build. So I will call python -m build. Now since I have already created this build environment, what will happen is in my dist folder, dist folder will be created automatically, and this folder will contain the wheel file as well as the tar.gz file or the zip file. Okay, let me show you how this works. This will just create additional zip files there, but just for your purposes to make it clear. Now our build environment is completed, right? We have successfully built this package, sample package agsor of this and .wheel. Now these files were already available, so it has just overwritten these files, right? Our package files are now ready. Next we need to install twine. Twine helps us to move this repository to deployment in PyPI. Because I have already installed twine also, it says that this is already available. Now how we are going to host it? So before hosting it or before deploying it on the PyPI server, what we need to do, we need to register an account with our username. Okay, so I'll head over this. Here you will find the registration steps. Let me go ahead and open PyPI. So you can go ahead and register here, register, and you will get a user, you will provide a username that should be unique, and then you will set a password. Your account is created. Now since this is a test project, I do not want to interfere with the actual PyPI server. So for this purpose, PyPI has provided an additional test PyPI server that enables you to host your temporary packages there. These temporary packages get refreshed after every cycle. I don't exactly know what is that cycle. It could be 6 months or 1 year, so that it just filters out the unnecessary packages that you are already hosting for just testing purposes. So under test.pypy, we will create or register an account. I already registered an account, as you can see my username here, right? Now with my username, what I am going to do, let me show you the step here. So the step goes something as, just give me a minute, yes. So I will do Python -m twine upload -- repository test PyPI dist / star. So this is Python -m twine upload -- repository test PyPI dist / star. Dist is the name of the directory that we want to host. Okay, because I have already hosted it, I am not going to run it again. It can just create confusions on the server. Okay, you just run this command and you will find something like, let me show you what will happen when you run this command. You will find some information like this, where these two packages, your will file and your tar.gz file, is being hosted on the server. Now once it is hosted, if you visit the test PyPI, because we specified hosting it on test PyPI, under your projects you will find the package here. You can go ahead and view this package. You see, because we have not specified any information within readme, so there is no additional information here, right? If you, whatever you specify in readme will appear in this section. The other information that we provided, the MIT license, OS independent, Python 3, these appear under classifiers here, right? And the meta information is also present here. Now with this pip, right, now comes the main part, the part where you're going to install this package and then use it in your own projects. So you'll copy this, paste it on your terminal. In order to install this, I have already installed it. Let me show you. Let me run this. You see, requirement already satisfied. So my package is named sample package ag Saurav. This is already installed in my environment. So I'll just create a new file, test package, and this test package I will import my package name. I imported here, as I say, from this sample package ag Saurav, I'll import my module. The module is named main, and I am printing main.get package name, because this is the function that I already have within main. Let me show you. If you just, since this is a Visual Studio environment, it will automatically suggest you the name of the functionality. So get package info. Let me run this. You see, the information that we specified within this module is printed here. This is a test package created by DataHat. It should be used for learning purposes only. Hope you learned something new. If you enjoyed watching this lecture, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. See you in the next lecture. Have a nice day. Have a smooth learning experience. Bye bye. Jai Hind.